Welcome to English Grammar Test 168. Today, you have 20 questions to answer. You have 10 seconds for each question. Try to answer before the time expires. Grammar Test 001. 1. A fluent speaker of English? A is her. B he. C does she. D is she. 1. Is she a fluent speaker of English? 2. This is a desk and tables? A those are. B these. C that are. D that is. 2. This is a desk, and those are tables? 3. This is boyfriend? A hers. B of her. C to him. D her. 3. This is her boyfriend? 4. There are people in the office. A the. B little. C some. D any. 4. There are some people in the office. 5. Money on Helen's table? A there is some. B there is any. C is it some. D is there any. 5. Is there any money on Helen's table? 6. A. Where's Helen? B. She in the office. A is sitting. B sit. C sitting. D sits. 6. A. Where's Helen? B. She is sitting in the office. 7. She French and English, so she has got a good job. A speak. B speaks. C speaking. D is speaking. 7. She speaks French and English, so she has got a good job. 8. A. What? B. She is writing a letter. A does she do? B does she? C is she doing? D she is doing. 8. A. What is she doing? B. She is writing a letter. 9. She speaks no foreign languages. A. Is not. B. C. Doesn't. D. Don't. 9. She speaks no foreign languages. 10. A. Are Peter and Mary still sitting in the office? B. No. A. They don't sit. B. They standing. C. There aren't. D. They aren't. 10. A. Are Peter and Mary still sitting in the office? B. No, they aren't. 11. What language? A. Do you speak? B. You speak. C. You are speaking. D. Speak you. 11. What language do you speak? 12. A. Are there any people in the bar? B. No. A. Any. B. There aren't. C. There isn't. D. Are there. (12) A. Are there any people in the bar? B. No, there aren't. 13. Helen has got only money. A. Any. B. A little. C. No. D. Few. (13) Helen has got only a little money. 14. A. Do you want some tea? B. No, I don't want. Thank you. A. Nothing. B. None. C. Anything. D. Something. (14) A. Do you want some tea? B. No, I don't want anything. Thank you. 15. I'm sorry, but I the test yet. A. Don't finish. B. Haven't finished. C. Didn't finish. D. Aren't finished. (15) I'm sorry, but I haven't finished the test yet. 16. English before. A. Have you? B. Do you study? C. Are you studying? D. Have you studied? (16) Have you studied English before? 17. Mary to the bank on Monday. A. Go. B. Going. C. Gone. D. Went. (17) Mary went to the bank on Monday. 18. Mary hasn't telephoned Peter. A. Yet. B. Still. C. Always. D. Never. (18) Mary still hasn't telephoned Peter. 19. Peter in the living room when the phone rang. A. Was sitting. B. Has been sitting. C. At. D. Has she want. (19) Peter was sitting in the living room when the phone rang. 20. A. What? B. She wanted to talk to him. A. Wanted she. B. Did she want. C. She wanted. D. Has she wanted. (20) A. What did she want? B. She wanted to talk to him. Welcome to English Grammar Test 168. Today, you have 20 questions to answer. You have 10 seconds for each question. Try to answer before the time expires. Grammar Test 002. 1. Peter can't speak Italian? A. Isn't. B. Can't he? C. Does he? D. Can he? One. Peter can't speak Italian, can he? 2. Jack Turkish soon. A. Goes to learn. B. Learns. C. Is going to learn. D. Is learning. 2. Jack is going to learn Turkish soon. 3. He asked her friend to speak on the telephone. A clear, B. More clearly, C. Very clear, D. Too clearly. Three. He asked her friend to speak more clearly on the telephone. 4. What this evening? Mary asked. A. You will do, B. Do you, C. Very clear, D. Are you doing? A. You will do, B. Do you, C. Very clear, D. Are you doing? 5. She enjoys to parties. A. To go, B. That they go, C. Going, D. Go. A. To go, B. That they go, C. Going, D. Go. 6. His girlfriend while he was still having a bath. A. Was arriving, B. Has arrived, C. Arrived, D. Is arriving. Six. His girlfriend arrived while he was still having a bath. 7. If I quickly, we won't be late for the party, said Peter. A. Drive, B. Will drive, C. Drove, D. Would drive. Seven. If I drive quickly, we won't be late for the party, said Peter. 8. She asked him where. A. The party is, B. The party was, C. Was the party, D. Is the party. A. The party is, B. The party was, C. Was the party, D. Is the party. 9. If I the way to the house, we wouldn't be so late, he replied. A. Knew, B. Know, C. Would know, D. Had know. Nine. If I knew the way to the house, we wouldn't be so late, he replied. 10. Peter wanted a policeman. A. That Mary would ask, B. Mary asking, C. Mary should ask, D. Mary to ask. Ten. Peter wanted Mary to ask a policeman. 11. Mary, said she, him driving fast, and asked him to slow down. A. Isn't liking, B. Hasn't liking, C. Didn't like, D. Doesn't like. (11) Mary said she didn't like him driving fast, and asked him to slow down. 12. When they finally arrived, they the car and went in. A. Had parked, B. Were parking, C. Parked, D. Have parked. (12) When they finally arrived, they parked the car and went in. 13. They were that they didn't get anything to eat. A. Such late, B. So late, C. Too late, D. Very late. 13. They were so late that they didn't get anything to eat. 14. Peter made merry all night. A, to dance. B, that she danced. C, dance. D, dancing. A, to dance. B, that she danced. C, dance. D, dancing. 15. When you him tomorrow, you will think he is 10 years older. A, C. B will be. C would see. D are going to see. "15. When you see him tomorrow, you will think he is 10 years older. 16. He promised his wife they hear earlier next time. A, will get. B, get. C, shall get. D, would get. "16. He promised his wife they would get here earlier next time. 17. Peter nor I was able to drive home. A, either. B, not only. C, nor. D, neither. "17. Neither Peter nor I was able to drive home. 18. Helen found a good job, and Peter. A, also. B, too did. C, so did. D, so. "18. Helen found a good job, and so did Peter. 19. The milk at 8 o'clock the following morning. A, was delivering. B, delivered. C, was delivered. D, is delivered. "19. The milk was delivered at 8 o'clock the following morning. 20. If I'd known I'd feel so ill, I to party, Peter moaned. A, would go. B, wouldn't have gone. C, didn't go. D, would have gone. "20. If I'd known I'd feel so ill, I wouldn't have gone to party, Peter moaned." Welcome to English Grammar Test 168. Today, you have 20 questions to answer. You have 10 seconds for each question. Try to answer before the time expires. Grammar Test 003. 1. He heard on the morning news that a family of 6 in an explosion. A, were being injured. B, had injured. C, have injured. D, had been injured. One. He heard on the morning news that a family of 6 had been injured in an explosion. 2. The family had just had a new gas cooker in their kitchen. A, fitted. B, fitting. C, to be fitted. D, for fit. Two. The family had just had a new gas cooker fitted in their kitchen. 3. The man who fixed it must a mistake with the connections. A, have made. B, to have made. C, to made. D, made. 3. The man who fixed it must have made a mistake with the connections. 4. His job properly because a lot of gas escaped. A shouldn't do. B must have done. C wasn't able to do. D can't have done. Four. He wasn't able to do his job properly because a lot of gas escaped. 5. After Peter his breakfast, he went to work. A finishing. B was finishing. C had finished. D has finished. Five. After Peter had finished his breakfast, he went to work. 6. He thought he able to read about the explosion when he got home. A will be. B is. C would be. D was. Six. He thought he would be able to read about the explosion when he got home. 7. By the time I get home the story in the evening newspaper, he thought. Appears. B would be. C will have appeared. D has appeared. Seven. By the time I get home the story would be in the evening newspaper, he thought. 8. Peter spending weekends alone. A didn't used to. B wasn't used to. C hadn't used to. D used not to. Eight. Peter wasn't used to spending weekends alone. 9. He wished she have to spend so much time away. A didn't. B hadn't. C doesn't. D couldn't. Nine. He wished she didn't have to spend so much time away. 10. He suggested him on Tuesday evening. A her to meet. B she should meet. C she meeting. D she meeting. Ten. He suggested she should meet him on Tuesday evening. 11. You have worried because the test wasn't difficult, was it? A could. B needn't. C must. D wouldn't. "11. You needn't have worried because the test wasn't difficult, was it? 12. Now, it's time a short composition. A you write. B you are writing. C for to write. D you wrote. "12. Now, it's time you wrote a short composition. 13. He ill for a long time. A has had. B has been. C is. D were. "13. He has been ill for a long time. 14. I had 2 eggs for breakfast, and of them was fresh. A either. B neither. C no. D none. 14. I had 2 eggs for breakfast, and neither of them was fresh. 15. A. Have you passed the test? B. I don't doubt. B. Yes, I doubt it. C. I doubt. D. I doubt it. "15. A. Have you passed the test? B. I doubt it. 16. I usually watch TV, but at present I to the radio. I am listening. B. Listen. C. Listen. D. Will listen. "17. He speaks English well, although he has never been to England. 18. How long, Mr. Brown? A. Do you know? B. Did you know? C. Have you known? D. Will you known? "18. How long have you known Mr. Brown? 19. Jane is then married. A. Very tall. B. Taller. C. The tallest. D. Tallest. "19. Jane is taller than Mary. 20. While on my car, I heard a scream. A. Was parking. B. Will park. C. Park. D. Have parked. "20. While I was parking my car, I heard a scream. Welcome to English Grammar Test 168. Today, you have 20 questions to answer. You have 10 seconds for each question. Try to answer before the time expires. Grammar Test 004. 1. Turkish is easy, but English. A. Is. B. Does not. C. Is not. D. Is not either. One. Turkish is easy, but English is not. 2. Are broken. A. The legs of the table. B. Table's leg. C. One leg of the table. D. One of the legs of the table. Two. The legs of the table are broken. 3. There is we can do to help you. A. Nothing. B. Anything. C. Somewhere. D. Any. Three. There is nothing we can do to help you. 4. My brother is a very musician. A. The most talented. B. Talented. C. More talented. D. Talent. A. The most talented. B. Talented. C. More talented. D. Talent. 5. He wrote a book last year. A. Good. B. The worst. C. Worst. D. Very. Five. He wrote a good book last year. 6. The detective has not solved the mystery. A. Still. B. Yet. C already, D therefore. Six. The detective has not solved the mystery yet. 7. He in Africa this time tomorrow. A is traveling, B was traveling, C will be traveling, D has been traveling. Seven. He will be traveling in Africa this time tomorrow. 8. My brother is young to be a team leader. A enough, B too, C yet, D much. Eight. My brother is too young to be a team leader. 9. Of his books do you like best? A which, B what, C who, D whom. Nine. Which of his books do you like best? 10. My friend asked me I wanted to drink anything. A what, B which, C if, D that. Ten. My friend asked me if I wanted to drink anything. 11. Read any good book recently? A have you, B do you, C did you, D are you. Eleven. Have you read any good book recently? 12. She doesn't have money. A many, B much, C no, D very. Twelve. She doesn't have much money. 13. George enjoys in the sea. A from swimming, B swim, C to swim, D swimming. Thirteen. George enjoys swimming in the sea. 14. Can you tell me? A where does Jack live? B where Jack lives. C where is Jack living? D where is Jack? Fourteen. Can you tell me where Jack lives? 15. Did you see the pencil 2 days ago? I bought it. B which I bought it. C that I bought it. D which I bought. "15. Did you see the pencil which I bought 2 days ago?" 16. He would buy a new car if he more money. A had, B would had, C would have, D have had. "16. He would buy a new car if he had more money." 17. Alice is the same age David. A with, B like, C as, D by. 17. Alice is the same age as David. 18. Who the dinner? A did cook, B cooked, C was cook, D is cooked. 18. Who cooked the dinner? 19. How many times a week did you do English at school? A 4 times in a week, B twice in a week, C once in a week, D twice a week. 'D twice a week. 20. She is staying with her parents the time being because she can't afford to rent an apartment. A during, B for, C since, D in. 20. She is staying with her parents for the time being because she can't afford to rent an apartment. Welcome to English Grammar Test 168. Today, you have 20 questions to answer. You have 10 seconds for each question. Try to answer before the time expires. Grammar Test 005. 1. The children want me to them a story now. A say, B talk, C tell, D speak. One. The children want me to tell them a story now. 2. He hard because he answered all the questions in the exam. A must have studied, B should study, C should have studied, D ought to study. 2. He must have studied hard because he answered all the questions in the exam. 3. His aunt died 3 months ago, since then he to Ankara twice. A went, B has gone, C is going, D was gone. 3. His aunt died 3 months ago, since then he has gone to Ankara twice. 4. She married an Englishman. A by, B with, C to, D to. 4. She married to an Englishman. 5. They met some people, sons or all football players. A who, B whose, C whom, D whose. 5. They met some people whose sons were all football players. 6. They really don't know. A when does the football game begin? B when the football game begin. C when begins the football game. D when the football game begins. 6. They really don't know when the football game begins. 7. He difficulty on the last test he took. A had, B has, C is having, D will have. 7. He had difficulty on the last test he took. 8. After his coffee, he left the restaurant. A drinking, B drank, C drink, D to drink. 8. After drinking his coffee, he left the restaurant. 9. She only takes sugar in her tea. A few, B. A lot, C. A little, D. A few. Nine. She only takes a little sugar in her tea. 10. The teacher's book, Lives of Great Men and Women, has 500 pages. A who contains, B. Which contains, C. Which is contained, D. Whose contains. The teacher's book, which contains lives of great men and women, has 500 pages. 11. They earlier than the others, but they arrived later. A are leaving, B. Had left, C. Leave, D. Left. They leave earlier than the others, but they arrived later. 12. You can travel. A. Neither by train or by bus. B. Either by train or by bus. C. Either by train or by bus. D. Or by train or by bus. You can travel either by train or by bus. 13. They will leave the house as soon as they lunch. A. Finish eating. B. Will finish to eat. C. Finish to eat. D. Will finish eating. They will leave the house as soon as they finish eating lunch. 14. All her efforts, she could not please her family. A. In spite of. B. Nevertheless. C. Although. D. However. In spite of all her efforts, she could not please her family. 15. We helped you even if we had wanted to, because we did not know how to do it. A. May not have. B. Can't have. C. Might not have. D. Couldn't have. We couldn't have helped you even if we had wanted to, because we did not know how to do it. 16. I should have called him right away if I his telephone number. A. Have know. B. Will know. C. Had known. D. Would know. I should have called him right away if I had known his telephone number. 17. Coffee after dinner. A. I'm used to drinking. B. I used to drinking. C. I'm used drinking. D. Would know. I'm used to drinking coffee after dinner. 18. They were speaking so loudly that I couldn't help what they said. A. To overhear. B. Overhearing. C. Overhear. D. But to overhear. 18. They were speaking so loudly that I couldn't help overhearing what they said. 19. He seems to be the director. I remember in school. A saw him. B seeing him. See him to see. D to see him. "19. He seems to be the director. I remember seeing him in school." 20. To travel in the European Community, Dutch people a passport. A haven't got. B don't need. C mustn't get. D shouldn't get. "20. To travel in the European Community, Dutch people don't need a passport." Welcome to English Grammar Test 168. Today, you have 20 questions to answer. You have 10 seconds for each question. Try to answer before the time expires. Grammar Test 005. 1. Tom already left when you arrived. A he, B just, C had, D was. One. Tom had already left when you arrived. 2. I working until you came. A am, B will be, C had been, D won't. Two. I had been working until you came. 3. The landlord just rented the apartment when I got there. A almost, B have, C had been, D had. Three. The landlord had just rented the apartment when I got there. 4. They rented it before you called. A how, B who, C did, D had. Four. Had they rented it before you called? 5. You like to go the movies tonight? A how, B had, C would, D why. Five. Would you like to go the movies tonight? 6. I rather study in the library. A would, B can't, C much, D will. Six. I would rather study in the library. 7. It be possible to go next week? A can, B how, C rather, D may. Seven. Can it be possible to go next week? 8. No, I like to go then. A can't, B can't, C wouldn't, D not. Eight. No, I wouldn't like to go then. 9. If my car start, I will be late. A didn't, B doesn't, C don't, D did. 9. If my car doesn't start, I will be late. 10. Leonard won't come, it rains tomorrow. A will, B if, C because, D and. Ten. Leonard won't come if it rains tomorrow. 11. If I a chef, I'd make a great meal. A was, B were, C am, D cooked. 11. If I were a chef, I'd make a great meal. 12. If it cold outside, Linda would go to the beach. A weren't, B isn't, C wasn't, D won't be. 12. If it weren't cold outside, Linda would go to the beach. 13. Jim study harder if he had more time. A will, B won't, C were, D would. 13. Jim would study harder if he had more time. 14. Many cameras in Japan. A made, B here, C are making, D are made. 14. Many cameras are made in Japan. 15. Watson, needed here tomorrow. A not, B isn't, C was, D aren't. 15. Watson isn't needed here tomorrow. 16. The computer guaranteed by the company. A is, B are, C it's, D aren't. 16. The computer is guaranteed by the company. 17. These packages are special care because they're fragile. A give, B needing, C given, D giving. 17. These packages are given special care because they're fragile. 18. When the door, Frank was very surprised. A opens, B is open, C was opened, D shuts. 18. When the door was opened, Frank was very surprised. 19. The letter last week, Helen said. A is sent, B was sent, C will be sent, D sent. 19. The letter was sent last week, Helen said. 20. These houses by settlers many years ago. A are made, B were built, C built, D made. 20. These houses were built by settlers many years ago. Welcome to English Grammar Test 168. Today, you have 20 questions to answer. You have 10 seconds for each question. Try to answer before the time expires. Grammar Test 007. 1. America by Christopher Columbus in 1492. A was here, B was discovered, C found, D Hoffen ad ships. One. America was discovered by Christopher Columbus in 1492. 2. Wilma called if she had forgotten her keys. A had, B would, C found, D would have. Two. Wilma would have called if she had forgotten her keys. 3. They would have gone home if we here. Aren't, B won't be, C hadn't been, D are. Three. They would have gone home if we hadn't been here. 4. If Bruce had been careful, he had an accident. A has, B have, C wouldn't, D wouldn't have. Four. If Bruce had been careful, he wouldn't have had an accident. 5. If Anita doesn't hurry, she'd be able to finish. A won't, B would, C can, D can't. Five. If Anita doesn't hurry, she won't be able to finish. 6. Would Bruce's car if he had driven slowly? A damage, B had damaged, C have damaged, D damaged. Six. Would Bruce have damaged his car if he had driven slowly? 7. Janet taught to play the piano. A myself, B herself, C yourself, D I. Seven. Janet taught herself to play the piano. 8. The Nelsons enjoyed on their vacation on a lonely island. A themselves, B yourself, C yourselves, D ourselves. Eight. The Nelsons enjoyed themselves on their vacation on a lonely island. 9. I'm teaching to speak English. A himself, B us, C yourself, D myself. Nine. I'm teaching myself to speak English. 10. It was very cold today. You your sweater. A could wear, B should have worn, C should wear, D couldn't worn. Ten. It was very cold today. You should have worn your sweater. 11. Tom, more for the test yesterday. A can always study, B will be able to study, C could have studied, D always studied. 11. Tom could have studied more for the test yesterday. 12. Ronald left last week. A should, B might not, C have, D might have. Ronald might have left last week. 13. By 5:30 this afternoon, Bob been at work for 8 hours. A has, B will, C have, D will have. By 5:30 this afternoon, Bob will have been at work for 8 hours. 14. Everyone will lunch by 2:30. A B eat for, C have had, D had have. Everyone will have had lunch by 2:30. 15. The painters finished their work by tomorrow. A have, B will have, C won't be, D were. The painters will have finished their work by tomorrow. 16. The package should be here 10 o'clock tomorrow. A delivered, B sent, C by, D by mail. The package should be here by 10 o'clock tomorrow. 17. Susan will probably work 6. A 4, B under, C until, D by. Susan will probably work until 6. 18. The time our boss is 60, he will have worked for 40 years. A when, B until, C over, D by. By the time our boss is 60, he will have worked for 40 years. 19. Always put medicine away after it. A taking, B took, C you took, D your. Always put medicine away after taking it. 20. You should always check your tires before your car. A drive, B driving, C you drove, D you're driving. 20. You should always check your tires before driving your car. Welcome to English Grammar Test 168. Today, you have 20 questions to answer. You have 10 seconds for each question. Try to answer before the time expires. Grammar Test 008. 1. Are you interested in a watch? A buy, B for, C buying, D to buy. One. Are you interested in buying a watch? 2. Joan said that. I'm at my office. B. She was at her office. C. She's been at my office. D. You are at your office. 2. Joan said that she's been at my office. 3. Jack to Tom. A says that he had spoken. B say that he speaks. C said that he had spoken. D had spoken that he will say. Three. Jack said that he had spoken to Tom. 4. Lucy told him that to you. A she wants talk. B I want to talk. C she wanted to talk. D wanted to talk. Four. Lucy told him that she wanted to talk to you. 5. I thought that he's something for me. A was supposed to do. B is supposed to do. C was supposed. D is supposed to. Five. I thought that he was supposed to do something for me. 6. Carlos heard that you in town. A R. B been. C were. D gone. Six. Carlos heard that you were in town. 7. They promised that they might next year. A visit. B will visit. C would visit. D won't visit. Seven. They promised that they would visit Mike next year. 8. I don't mind for you. A to wait. B waiting. C to waiting. D wait. Eight. I don't mind waiting for you. 9. Betty couldn't help when Oscar fell down. A the laugh. B at laughing. C to laugh. D laughing. Nine. Betty couldn't help laughing when Oscar fell down. 10. The old men can't stand the bus to work. A riding. B ride. C the ride. D sitting. Ten. The old men can't stand riding the bus to work. 11. Don't be nervous. I want you. A not nervous. B to relax. C relax. D relaxing. "11. Don't be nervous. I want you to relax. 12. Excuse me, officer. I'd like you me. A helping. B to help. C help. D for helping. "12. Excuse me, officer. I'd like you to help me. 13. The instructor wants us for the test. A student. B study hard. C to prepare. D writing. "13. The instructor wants us to prepare for the test. 14. Would you like me? He asked. A dancing. B a dance. C to dance. D dance. 14. Would you like me to dance? He asked. 15. Traffic was bad because the highway repaired. A will be, be is, C was being, D being. 15. Traffic was bad because the highway was being repaired. 16. They didn't consider the traffic problem when the plans for the project made last year. A have been, B was being, C were being, D are carefully. 16. They didn't consider the traffic problem when the plans for the project were being made last year. 17. The English test, yesterday. A being, B was given, C being here, D being hard. 17. The English test was given yesterday. 18. Jean has paid a good salary. A earned, B being, C been, D been earning. 18. Jean has been paid a good salary. 19. Mr. Bond's suitcase examined already by the customs officer. A carefully, B is, C has, D has been. 'A carefully, B is, C has, D has been. 20. Their passports checked by the officer. A already have, B have already been, C already been, D have already to be. 20. Their passports have already been checked by the officer. Welcome to English Grammar Test 168. Today, you have 20 questions to answer. You have 10 seconds for each question. Try to answer before the time expires. Grammar Test 009. 1. What did the surgeon tell Elizabeth? He recommended an operation. A that she have, B her have, C she has, D that she will have. 1. What did the surgeon tell Elizabeth? He recommended that she have an operation. 2. John in Japan before he came here. A learned, B been educated, C been reading, D had gone to school. 'A learned, B been educated, C been reading, D had gone to school. 3. A. Our house needs painting. B. You can accompany paint it. A get, B have, C ask, D tell. 3. A. Our house needs painting. B. You can have a company paint it. 4. Robert seems ready. It is, B being, C to be, D of being. 4. Robert seems to be ready. 5. They imagine London like the picture. A. That she have. B. Her have. C. She has. D. That she will have. Five. They imagine London her have like the picture. 6. The teacher seems small for all the people. A. Too. B. To be too. C. It's too. D. Too much. Six. The teacher seems to be too small for all the people. 7. Nancy had imagined it different. A. Much. B. Is. C. Will be. D. To be. Seven. Nancy had imagined it to be different. 8. When Adam was a child, he to live on a farm. A. Likes. B. Farmed. C. Used. D. Wishes. Eight. When Adam was a child, he used to live on a farm. 9. Mr. Jasper to be a baseball player. A. As. B. Used. C. Has been. D. Never. Nine. Mr. Jasper used to be a baseball player. 10. Before the invention of the automobile, people use horses for transportation. A. To. B. Always. C. To travel. D. Used to. Ten. Before the invention of the automobile, people used to use horses for transportation. 11. She has finished her friendship with him. A. She has done for him. B. She has done with him. C. She has done to him. D. She done at him. B. She has done with him. 12. He cannot be saved. He is certain to die. A. He is done down. B. He is done up. C. He is done to. D. He is done for. D. He is done for. 13. He took a lot of money from me by cheating. A. He did me out a lot of money. B. He did me from a lot of money. C. He did me up to a lot of money. D. He did me out from a lot of money. A. He did me out a lot of money. 14. The army is not capable of fighting any more battles. A. The army is not fit any more battles. B. The army is no fit in with any more battles. C. The army is not fit for any more battles. D. The army is not fit by any more battles. C. The army is not fit for any more battles. 15. My friend is difficult. He never manages to adapt his plans to ours. A. He never fits into our plans. B. He never fits by our plans. C. He never fits in for our plans. D. He never fits in with our plans. C. He never fits in for our plans. 16. I'm trying to pull all these papers in this drawer. I am trying to fit these papers to the drawer. B. I am trying to fit these papers in with the drawer. C. I am trying to fit these papers by the drawer. D. I am trying to fit these papers into the drawer. D. I am trying to fit these papers into the drawer. 17. These new orders have nothing to do with us. A. These new orders do not apply to us. B. These new orders do not apply for us. C. These new orders do not apply with us. D. These new orders do not apply by us. A. These new orders do not apply to us. 18. I would like that job. I want to get it. I am going to apply by that job. B. I am going to apply with that job. C. I am going to apply for that job. D. I am going to apply to that job. C. I am going to apply for that job. 19. He was just to see that mountain through the fog. A. He was able to make off with the mountain's shape. B. He was able to make out the mountain's shape. C. He was able to make over the mountain's shape. D. He was able to make up the mountain's shape. B. He was able to make out the mountain's shape. 20. Before he died, he decided to leave all his money to a stranger. A. He made up his money to a stranger. B. He made out his money to a stranger. C. He made off with his money to a stranger. D. He made his money over to a stranger. B. He made out his money to a stranger. Welcome to English Grammar Test 168. Today, you have 20 questions to answer. You have 10 seconds for each question. Try to answer before the time expires. Grammar Test 009. 1. He loves creating stories for his child. A. He loves making out stories for his child. B. He loves making over stories for his child. C. He loves making up stories for his child. D. He loves making of with stories for his child. C. He loves making up stories for his child. 2. The robber escaped with all the jewels. A. The robber made off with all the jewels. B. The robber made up with all the jewels. C. The robber made out with all the jewels. D. The robber made over with all the jewels. D. The robber made over with all the jewels. 3. This book is very difficult. I don't understand it. I can't make it up. B. I can't make it out. C. I can't make it off. D. I can't make it over. B. I can't make it out. 4. You must concentrate on your work. A. You must settle up to your work. B. You must settle down to your work. C. You must settle down for your work. D. You must settle down your work. B. You must settle down to your work.
5. He is well off. A. He is healthy. B. He is away. C. He is wealthy. D. He is good-hearted. C. He is wealthy. 6. He's very calculating. A. He is good at managing a business. B. He is good at planning things secretly. C. He is good at running games. D. He is good at mathematics.
B. He is good at planning things secretly. 7. He is a hothead. A. He has a fever. B. He is fierce. C. He is very intelligent. D. He is curious. B. He is fierce. 8. Peter Brown was the sole survivor of the air crash. A. He was the only person who wasn't killed in the crash. B. He was the only person who was killed in the crash. C. He was the first person to reach the scene of the crash. D. He was the only one to blame for the crash. A. He was the only person who wasn't killed in the crash. 9. He is a man of spirit. A. He is strong. B. He is energetic. C. He is funny. D. He is drunk. B. He is energetic. 10. I won't go unless Mary goes. 10. I won't go unless Mary goes. I will go if Mary doesn't go. B. I won't go if Mary goes. C. I won't go if Mary doesn't go. D. I won't go when Mary goes. C. I won't go if Mary doesn't go. 11. Jerry, who is a good athlete, has been able to keep place on the team. A. Play. B. Participate. C. Maintain. D. Recruit. C. Maintain. 12. Your wages will depend on how well you do the job. A. Salary. B. Skills. C. Waves. D. Employers. A. Salary. 13. Raymond discovered several errors on his test. A. Answers. B. Corrections. C. Mistakes. D. Numbers. C. Mistakes. 14. Chris became aware of his mistake instantly. A. Entirely. B. Frequently. C. Obviously. D. Immediately. D. Immediately. 15. Mrs. Johnson said that the mayor was very arrogant. Official. B. Crude. C. Haughty. D. Attractive. C. Haughty. 16. The complete set of books will cost $60. A. Entire. B. Finish. C. Common. D. Interesting. A. Entire. 17. After the football game, the field was a scene of total chaos. A. Celebration. B. Comprehension. C. Sports. D. Confusion. D. Confusion. 18. Jean was unable to provide an acceptable explanation. A. Simple. B. Alternative. C. Additional. D. Satisfactory. D. Satisfactory. 19. If the mechanic had done the work properly, you wouldn't have had trouble with the car. A. On the engine. B. Completely. C. Easily. D. Correctly. D. Correctly. 20. Ted will do well in colleges. A. Have fun. B. Be nice. C. Work hard. D. Be successful. D. Be successful.